We are in the hot tent, the Lacnac, Cabela's Lacnac 12 by 12 with the old, what is it, 4-dog stove. It's an old one. Let me flip you around, show you. Here's the stove. Oldie but a goodie. Now it's got to be 15 years old, at least. But I don't have much wood, so I don't know how long I'll be out here. I don't have a whole lot of time anyway. But this is the Lacnac. You can see the roof is sagging in. And that's because I left this tent up for almost 2 years straight. Went through 2 winters, 1 summer. Here's Jimmy Boy. Hey, Jimmy Boy. All right, Jimmy Boy, you're a moderator now. Take care of me. All right, well, I tried going live a while ago, so that's why you didn't see the fire getting made. And it's already up to 500 degrees. So I'm going to have to turn it down. It's cranking. I'll just close the flue a little bit and see if that will stop it. If not, I'll have to shut the vent in the door. Axel's out here with me. He's being a good dog, chewing on his ball. I don't know if you can see out there, but we got about 4 or 5 inches already, and supposed to get another 5 to 10 by Sunday. So this is a pretty big tent, pretty big stove. I like this tent, but it's not a weekender. It's kind of, I mean, it would be if you had 3 or 4 guys helping you. It'd go up real quick, but... And because I had it up for, I don't know, 18 months or whatever, you can see how quick the snow just builds up on the roof. But there's plenty of room for just about anything. I've seen the bunk bed, cots, 2 cots, 3 cots. I mean, you could have 2 bunk bed cots, 4 people in here. Still have a ton of room. Yeah, I gotta turn this down. It's about 90 in here now. Okay. Alright, and this is just my junk table for now. This will probably be like entertainment, TV, whatever. Probably cook over in that corner. Hope I'm not swinging you around too fast. Put you in the tripod here. I split up some wood. Whoop. Gotta flip you around. You're looking at the window. You see me all right? Split up some wood with my splitter. I was saying in one of the other videos that, oh, the pole's right in the way. The splitter makes an awful ringing noise. Makes an awful ringing noise when you're hitting. Let's see if I can show you. Oh, yow. So if you hit it, you hear the ringing noise? It's not the safest thing to do, but if I keep my pinky on the ring, hear it? So if I keep my pinky on there, this thing works great. Still ringing. Oh my goodness. About 100 in here. Wee! Hope you guys can hear me. I don't have any microphones on. I don't know how to hook my microphone. Campfires and dirty tires. What's up, fellas? Hey, Jody. Let me see if I can loosen these things up and turn it. Nancy Drew, hello. Axel went and hid in the corner over there where it's probably the coolest. Behind the zero gravity chair. But we got some big snow coming. And I'm going to have to really watch this tent. The other tent too, but you see the fire? It's my first live, people. I don't know if I'm still here. Can I get both? Oh, hey Glenn, how you doing? Jody, this is the Alaknak, Cabela's Alaknak 12 by 12. The Eskimo should be in a few days, hopefully. That is a ice fishing shack, and it's insulated. And that's the one I'm really gonna be using as a portable. This gets set up, and who knows when it gets taken down. It's just a pain in the butt. It's big. And I mean, actually, it sets up fairly easy, but it's all big stuff. My God, it is hot in here. Where'd you go? All right. Ugh. You can stare right at the pole. Alright, luckily, see that? Luckily I got windows. I'm gonna have to open the window. This, yeah, see the stove? I got it right at 500 now. 500 degrees. I don't know what that is in here, but it's hot. Alright, I'll show you the window. The window's got a little awning, so you're not going to be able to see out, but there's the window. With the awning on the outside, so you can leave the windows open when it's raining. Hi, Linda. Nancy Drew. You can see the top of the tent. I think it's a 10-foot ceiling or 10-foot peak. It's 4 foot at the walls. But I don't even think they make this one anymore. Last time I looked, it wasn't online. So we got something different now. When I bought this one, they had a 12 by 23, which had 2 peaks and 2 stove jacks. It was huge. DC Outdoors has this tent, but he's got the 10 by 10. And he didn't get the vestibule because, well, it's a good thing he didn't get the vestibule because the vestibule was harder to put up than the tent, which is hard to believe, but the tent is one center pole, and then you just put poles all around the outside. It's not that hard. It's just a big tent, heavy tent. I take that back. The tent is not heavy. The poles are probably most of the weight. This isn't canvas. This is, I don't know what it is. I forget what they call it, but the first time I used this tent, I set it up overnight and it drizzled and the tent got wet. I put the tent away. I said, I'll just set it up when I get home. I took it up north. And I didn't touch it for 10 years. Pulled it out of the bag, set it up, left it up not far from here, over next to the barn. I left it up for 18 or 20 months straight. Didn't do no maintenance. I didn't polish the windows, which, 2 things happened. The roof sags from all the snow loads. We had, a couple good snows back then. And then the windows, these 3 windows here, they have the cover on the inside, and then there's a screen, and then there's an outside clear plastic. And all 3 of them faded in the sunlight over a year and a half or 18, 20 months, whatever it was. But other than that, I mean, well, all the sidewalls obviously are fine. I thought it tightened up. I took it down in the spring, and I thought over the summer, it was a warm spring, and over the summer and spring that it would tighten back up, but it didn't. It won't. But it still works fine. I just got to keep all the snow, and even if it rains, the rain will build up on the corners just because it's so stretched out. But it's a great tent. It's a great stove. The stove actually has a baffle in it where it's inside the stove. You got the top and the bottom. About 1.5 inches below the top, there's another plate welded in there, and that is right below the stack. So it really throws the heat good. Hey, Joe. How are you? I don't know who I missed. I probably missed somebody. Maybe, hopefully. Maybe not. 8 people. I see 8 people watching. Now I don't have 1,000 subscribers, so what does that mean? I can only get so many more than what I have subscribed. I forget. I didn't read the whole thing, but yeah, so this is a nice tent, and I called it office tent. And today, the video I posted today, because this would be good to just hang out and edit videos. Would be a lot of fun. But As far as my portable, that's going to be that Eskimo, and that's coming up soon. I don't know when, sometime this week or next week. Ooh, doggy. It's getting hot. It's down to about 450. And I just happen to have this mat here, this uh, RV mat. I actually got this from my dad, and fits in here perfect. I do sure I fold it under because I don't want it coming over by the stove, but and then by the stove I got the 4x6 welding blanket. You get two of them at Amazon for almost the price of one at Harbor Freight. Why is this so loose? Wobbly. Amazon stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to go camping with you guys. Dennis and Jimmy Boy, Jody, Backyard Trucker. Axel, what are you doing over there, buddy? I didn't do what I was supposed to. I was supposed to get a bunch of wood ready because if we get 5 to 10 inches of snow, I'm going to be out here quite a bit, knocking snow off the roof. Yeah, that would be sweet too. Yeah, it's the most snow we've gotten all year is coming. I mean, we get 4 or 5 inches Wednesday. We're supposed to get more this weekend. Tonight, tomorrow. And same thing as Jimmy Boy. These tents ain't coming down until the ground thaws. These stakes are glued in. But that's alright. Yeah, where's Squirrel? I'm always joining his lives. Oh my god, I burned the camera. It's so freaking hot. See, can I read from back there? Yeah, I can almost read better from back here with my one good eye. Yeah, hopefully I can learn how to do a good live stream. Yeah, I gotta go to a party tonight. Of course, it's gonna snow. So either I take the old truck or risk driving the van. Cheers to you, my friend. What's up, Jimmy Boy, my buddy? If only we could hear you sing right now, Jimmy Boy. So, if it was dark, I could hang my oil lamp on this pole. I don't like center poles, but I had to put one in the Eskimo for the snow load. But this tent is big enough where this pole does not even come close to getting in anybody's way. So it's down to about 450 degrees. You start noticing it when it gets down to about 400. You'll start noticing it in here. but I have one good sized window open. There's an air vent at the top of the door here. It's crazy huge, and you can't close it. So that should be a good, and that's the same direction the wind's blowing, west to east. And it's still, I'm down low, and it's still got to be 80 degrees sitting here. I'm probably 4 foot from the stove. Yeah. This is nice, but I'm not going to be having fun in the spring when I take it down. Now, I think, was it Glenn? Were you telling me about the 80 by 500 foot tents? Yeah, I would not want to take anything that big down. Oh, Glenn installs flooring. Oh, was that you, Glenn, that said that about the tent? Big tent? There's Mateo. What's up, Matt? Yeah, Glenn, the entertainment tent. Yeah, this one's not that bad. I probably doing more complaining than I should about this tent because, like I said, it's just a one pole here, and then the 4-footers all around the outside. That ain't bad. Yeah, Jimmy boy, you got that awesome tent. Yeah, you didn't get to see me start the fire because I started the live and it was unlisted. I didn't realize it. Oh, here's something crazy. I've never seen this before. Uncle Joe will probably believe it. Last night I threw see that ember on the top? It popped out the bottom onto the welding mat and the welding blanket. And I took it and I threw it up on top of the stove, the wood stove. And it reignited today just from the fire going. Now I got water dripping in and sizzling. It must be building up on the stove back there. Yep, there's the water coming down the pipe. It's all turned into slush up here. Now, you see me touch my double wall on my winter well stove. Yeah, you do not want to touch this pipe. I almost feel like sitting over there in the corner with Axel. My Lord. Now it's going to cool down pretty quick. Temperature's going down in the stove and the windows are open, so that should work. Man, this is like the flimsiest mount. Here's my Dietz oil lamp. It's one of the cheapest ones they make. I figured I'd give it a try. They're supposed to be, one of the best or whatever. I like it. Axel likes it. Axel doesn't like the sound of the propane lantern. See, now if I was staying out here for anything more than another hour, these bibs would be off. I'd be in my slippers. This is crazy hot. I don't know. It's at least a half an hour. Well, no, 20. Almost 45 minutes since I started the fire. That's pretty good. It's cruising down now. It's right at 400. Now I can't put the temp gauge on my winter well because it's stainless steel. It's magnetic. You can stick it anywhere on that stack there. But what I did was I got what is it, a radiator hose clamp? I think so. Because the stovepipe on the winter well is 2.5. That's 5. But I put the clamp around the pipe, thinking I could stick the temp gauge right to the hose clamp. Well, I didn't realize that I bought a stainless steel hose clamp. So, but there also was a little a little hanger, so I could hang it on the hose clamp. But it's good to have temp gauge because then you can keep it in the right burn range, and that'll keep your pipes the cleanest and your glass the cleanest. This one doesn't have any glass. It's just got the vent you can see through. But the Eskimo is going to be my go-to. The one Tigris Tegemin that I did the videos in last few weeks or whatever, I like it, but it's 5'8", I think. 5'6", 5'8" tall. You might be able to squeak a little bit more out of it, but I do not like to bend down my neck, my lower back. That's why I'll be on my knees doing something instead of bending down. I just can't. My neck and back. Yeah, it's going down just a little bit, just below 400 now. But that stove there, we could cook a whole meal at one time. It's not huge, but it's a 12-inch iron skillet would be no problem at all. I just wish the roof hadn't sagged so much. It'd still be, well, if the roof hadn't sagged so much, I would probably take it and have the 3 windows replaced. But the way it is now, it's just going to be fun to use here on the property somewhere, and that's about it. It's not going to be anything I put up and take down in a few days, that's for sure. And it's just fun to have it up. Oh, squirrel's in. What's up, squirrel? Yeah, this definitely gives me something to do in the winter because, you know, when I was younger, it was snow skiing, then it was ice fishing, and now it's hanging out in a tent. I still like ice fishing, and I will go ice fishing. I just don't know when. The ice is perfect out here right now. I hear there's over a foot of ice, and the races are going on. Snowmobile races. They usually have two straightaways and one um, oval. One straightaway they do for like competitive, top fuel, whatever. And then one is just for whoever wants to run wide open race. And then the oval, I've never seen a regular race. It's just always just been people playing on the oval. But yeah, I did have plans to take this to a lake somewhere and set it up on the edge of a lake and stay for a week and ice fish. Because my buddy and I used to do, 3-4 day trips, ice fishing trips. But yeah, it never happened. Just, it's so much easier for everybody to go solo, small stuff, lightweight stuff. This is like carrying it's about 100 pounds, I think. 5 feet tall. I don't. Yeah, I love fishing all year round too. I don't know how much fishing there's going to be off the barrel boat if I close it in like a camper, but I still got the other boats. What do you think, Jimmy boy? Is this okay first live? Does it look like I'm staring at you? I'm trying to read the screen. I keep forgetting to read it. Why ain't you hollering at me like I always holler at you? Jimmy boy, read the messages. Hey, there's Dave. Your buddy Dave. Is that Dave cool you're camping? I think the only way to get good at the live streams, yeah, I know. I'll be practicing. Oh yeah, feeling good in here now. The temperature's definitely dropping a little bit. I don't know if you can see. Oh, I gotta get a better mount. But we're getting close down to 300 now. Feels good in here finally. I don't feel like I'm gonna pass out anymore. Yeah, with the vestibule, there's a big vestibule that goes off the front there. And when it was up for 2 years or 20 months, it was cool. I kept all the wood out there. There's no floor. I kept all the wood out there and it was nice. But after 18 months or whatever, yeah, it was full of mice. And I didn't like them mice being that close to the door. Now, it zippers up pretty darn tight, and I never seen any evidence of any mice. So that was good, but yeah. The vestibule, I think, is good for a week trip, and you want to put your boots out there, your hunting stuff, whatever. Firewood. Not the best if it's going to be up for a year and a half. And the Eskimo's almost ready. It's over there. It's I was going to show you. Gonna get chilly real quick. Ooh, yeah. Alright, let's see if you can see that. The Eskimo over there. I hope I can get into it. I have to get over there later on and get this snow off that door. But that's insulated. Can't see through it. Totally blacked out at night, except for the reflectors on it. And I put a center pole in. Hopefully it does all right. Oh yeah, feels good. Feels good. Hot, hot, hot. And this has got a screen door. So I can change that to screen. Now, even though it feels good in here, I think I better add another, or get ready to add another. Always have gloves too. Put the big lunker in there. What do we got? Too far away, can't read you. Yeah, Dave Coulier was in. Oh, the new wood is a crackling. What's that say? What do you got in that bottle? This bottle? Gatorade. Trying to slow down on drinking the pop, even though I found a pop that I really like now. I really like, well, for now, I'm digging on that Dr. Pepper Blackberry. Dr. Pepper Blackberry. We'll see how long that lasts. Hope you are staying warm in there. Oh my goodness, squirrel. It's smoking hot in here, buddy. Yeah, and it's supposed to, I mean, it's not warm today. And it's supposed to be in the teens next week, so that should be good for this stove. It's a stove like this, you can't fire it up, you know, if it's 40 degrees out. You'll melt. You'll be sweating. It could be a sauna. If you want to turn it into a sauna, that'd be. This poor stove's all rusted. Doesn't hurt them one bit. You want to see the tent? Alright, I'll show you the tent. But the tent is going to look a little shaky because this phone mount is crappy. That one didn't flip. Flip. There you go. What am I using for power? I would probably use my Jackery 500. Should be good enough for what I want to do. I don't cook with electric stuff too often. I mean, if you got a wood burning stove going, I can just do everything with that. So it'd be just the TV and batteries and lights. My Jackery 500 would handle that. I do have a EcoFlow, bigger EcoFlow, but I don't think I need it. So what you're seeing there is a roof protector. That's why it's darker. And you got to put that on before you put the tent up. But that's supposed to stop from burn holes, but you can see 2 feet from the protector, I got a couple of pinholes. But that ain't no big deal. I just got my new welding blankets. Got the old spare one laying right there. Let's make this easier. Just take this off of this thing. Alright. So that, I don't know what that is. That's a 2x4 table. And over there where Axel is, that's the zero gravity chair, which I could probably sleep in. My favorite splitter. Don't remember paying that much money, but apparently they are very expensive now. My trails are back there. Which is where these tents should be, but that just means I'd have to drive back there to check on them. Axel, what are you doing, buddy boy? Trying to stay cool. Be cool over in this corner. So there's the windows. I don't think there is any way to pull those awnings up. I'm not sure. If you want to see out, you probably got to see out this window here. But this window, you can see the plastic. It's faded so bad you can't even see out of it. You can see it's cracked. That's so bad. The screen is still good. But, you know, I'm still impressed for it being up that long. But you can see, I think you can see it's going to be impossible not to have snow build up. I'm going to be out here for the next couple days. Hey, that's enough. Axel, stop. It's probably Shawnee. Alright, back on the stand. Back on the tripod. Alright, so it's back up to 450. Yeah, back up to 450. Hey, stop. Axel. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, it's getting warm in here again. But that's a good thing. You want to be warm when you need to be warm. So I have no doubt you could probably do 20 below, 40 below in this tent with the stove. And this ain't no monster stove. It's just a um, outfitter's tent stove from, shoot, I don't know, 2006 or 7 probably I've had that stove. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to come out here later tonight. The heavy stuff comes late tonight and tomorrow. What's going on, Andy? I was hoping you'd stop in. To see the tent. You guys doing a live? Doing a live from your tent this weekend? It's okay, bud. What is it? What do you hear? I do have a fire extinguisher. It's over there. Stop. There it is. Fire extinguisher. Alright, well. It's a hot one in here. I should have my Hawaiian shirt and shorts on. So that's hour and a half. I don't know, you could do pretty good, I think, with this stove overnight. I mean, I'm just throwing a couple of pieces in. I'm not filling it to the top. And the splitter, I was thinking of putting tape around that ring, but I think just holding my finger on it did a good enough job. Axel, let me cut you loose. I'm gonna send you out of here. Stop. Okay? You're okay. You're alright, buddy. What you got in your hair? Shh. Shh. You hear somebody. Okay, buddy. Yeah, so I would love to have this tent set up, you know, I don't know how far back it is. Well, I don't know, probably 400 yards, 500 yards back. I got a nice spot cleared. I just keep watching to see if any branches fall, you know. And I could probably put it back there, but as long as I got some kids to help me put it up, you know. My son, he helped me put it up a couple of weeks ago. I think I would just be exhausted by the time I got this thing up. What's up, Randy? Ozark's Great Adventures. Welcome to my first live. And Axel. Axel's looking at me like, who are you talking to? So I think next time I'm going to put this chair over in that corner because I'm just getting fried. I forget what this stove is. Well, I know it's a 4-dog. I don't think it was a large. I think it was like a medium. Yeah, no, because I think the large is like a 5 dog or something they call it. I don't know. There's a stove. That thing is plenty big enough to cook on and heat a 12 by 12 tent. It never did go back up to 500. It's about 450. That's fine with me. 3 to 500 is the range they give you. So 300 would be fine with me right about now. Yeah, you know, Jimmy Boy kind of forced me into this one. I probably wouldn't have done a live today. But I've been talking about it, and he said, do it. Just do it. So here we are. I don't think I picked the best spot for this tent this time, but we didn't have a lot of choices. There was something in the where it was. Last time we had it set up was nice and flat, but there was something there already. So it's kind of crappy on this side because this is just plastic floor sliding on plastic tarp on top of frozen ground. The side with the RV mat is nice, feels good, safe to walk on. Like you're not going to slip. But buddy, I think we should probably take a walk and go check out the Eskimo. Because I'm just burning up over here. What do you think? You guys want to go look at the Eskimo? A little preview. Ooh, it was a nice breeze. It felt good. Because this is nice, but this is nothing I would ever be on the road with. So I don't know. It is what it is. The one that I really like is the one Tigris was nice, but the one I really like is the Eskimo. We'll take a look at that one. You ready, Axel? We'll take a look. Let's take a look at the other tent. Whoa. Alright. I gotta put on a sweatshirt at least. I don't know how this is coming through. I don't know what the reception is out here where I'm at. A rural area. Let me flip you around. Axel, come here. Come here, bud. Oh, here's my little security system. Oh man, the snow is heavy. Snow is heavy. Alrighty. Whoa! We got ice right here. Definitely need a welding blanket or water going, heat up. So anyway, this pops up rather easy. It's got windows all around. That's my winter well that was in the one Tigris. It's got two vents on the side there. And storage pockets. So this is nice. This is, it's not going to be a silhouette show at night. You know, it's all blacked out. It's insulated. So this should stay really warm. Oh, bad lighting there. I got my table. And then the wood stove over there. It's going to go out that window with another welding blanket. The cot is sitting right next to me here. See if I can get the lighting right. So there's the cot. I'm sitting in the chair. Now this one, oh yeah, you can feel the snow load already on this pole. Look at this pole. But it's all right. As long as it keeps going straight down, it should hold it. I'm not going to let it get too bad. Yeah, it's in there nice and tight. Just enough to keep it from collapsing until I can get out here every time. Axel, come here, buddy. Axel, how old are you now? October? Let's see. Are you 15 months? You good boy. Axel, good boy. Axel, are you a good boy? Look at the phone. What? What, buddy? What, buddy? Stay in here, Axel. Yeah, that's Andy's little buddy, Axel. This one, I think this is going to be my favorite. Plenty of headroom. It's more square, octagon, whatever. But it's just me and Axel in here anyway. Axel, come here. And this was the, one of the only models that has the walk-through door instead of the triangular door. Of course, I bought this when I was working. So this will be the go-to one. It's still, foot in diameter and 5 feet long, but about 25 pounds, versus the elect neck. Axel, come here. Come here, buddy. I don't have my remote. I can't. There he is. I can't click to find out where you're at. Sit down, bud. So these are the two. You might have seen the one Tigris when we walked by it. Can you see it over there? That's frozen in the ground. I can't get it out. Yep, I love it. Best thing I ever did was buy acreage. Just for this reason. I want to camp. I can camp any day. I can go back a quarter mile and set up and then go to campgrounds anytime. Got the van, camp in the van. Got the trailer, toy hauler. I'd still like to do a trip, side by side trip. Camp at a trailhead. Take the side by side. Got this one for winter camping. I think I'm going to take that one Tiger's Tegemin and pack it up because it's only this big, and just throw it in the back of the Polaris or something, and just use this. Now I mean, for ice fishing, I won't use this. I still have a flip over that you just pull and flip it over, fish, flip it back, take off. You don't even have to unhook it from the Polaris. So I'll still use that until something bad happens to that. And I'll just use this for winter camping. And I've seen people put actual stove jacks right in the ceilings of these. But I just don't know if I want to do that. Cut a hole, burn a hole, whatever. Yeah, Jimmy's got too much energy for Axel and me. Guy's little ball energy. Yeah, Andy was the dog whisperer that day. I can't believe how he got Axel to just settle down. Axel was pretty young then, too. He wasn't that old. Either that or the sunglasses, Jimmy boy, and the beard. He just didn't know what you were. He couldn't see no eyes. Or maybe it was that stance when you first met him. I'm Jimmy boy, I'm Jimmy boy. Maybe that was it. Yeah, it's usually so quiet here that I can hear the snowmobile races. In the summertime, I can hear the speedboats. I can hear the freighters going down the river. Because they got river, channel, bay, and north is land. North is the only direction I can go without hitting water. Yeah, Andy, that's probably a little easier for someone 6'7" to show no fear. We're talking about you, buddy. Talking about you. Can you show your teeth? What? How come you always look at me like, what the hell are you doing? Huh? Come here, knuckle butt. What happened to your tail? Somebody chop off your tail before I got to you. Oh yeah, this is almost bearable in here with no heat at all, just being enclosed. I don't know I don't know what it is outside, 20s. It's got to be getting close to 30 if it's going to be a huge snowstorm, I think. So let's get over to, oh, oh, that's no big deal. I was going to show you the bag I bought for the winter well stove, but you can imagine. I mean, I got leg extensions in there. I got elbows. I got all kinds of stuff. Everything fits in there. Because I'll have to use elbows going out the window. Just like I did on the toy hauler. Axel, what are you doing, buddy? Come on, bud. Alright, so I think it's a pretty cool neighborhood too that we're in, because it's kind of like rural, but we all have neighbors, close. Everybody's property is pretty narrow, long and narrow. Alright, let's get some more wood in the fire. Where's the fire? I'll have to try and catch up in a minute. Wee, wee. Should be good enough. Good enough. That was a vent behind me, Mateo. In the other tent? Yeah, that was just a vent. See, I don't know if I can get to the algorithm or how many people I can get to view this because I don't have 1,000 subs. It dropped down to 200 degrees. And it's about perfect in here now. I should have got my thermometer, my temperature gauge. But it feels good in here now. Hey Woody, how's it going? Welcome to my first live. If I'm missing a lot of comments, sorry about that. If you're watching on TV, hit the like button, please. Subscribe. I'm no Jimmy boy, but I try. Oh, Jimmy boy sent me a message. Let me look at it, Jimmy boy. Hold on. Jimmy boy, Jimmy boy. Come on. Come on. I'm looking for it, Jimmy boy. Hope you didn't see my face the whole time while I was trying to read. Jimmy Boy's got to get ready for his live. I don't know how it works with me being less than 1,000 subs, Woody. But I don't know. I don't have much longer to be on here. I have to get ready for a party. But it's been over an hour and it's been fun. I don't know what else to say about this tent other than I'm glad I left it up to see what it would do. I just wish I could have stayed on top of it. Now, if I would have been out there constantly keeping the snow off, keeping the load off of this roof, and keeping the windows up with what I use on the boats is stuff called plexus for clear vinyl. Because I know, Woody, you just got some for your A-frame and to clean that stuff. I never use it to clean with. I always use Windex to clean clear vinyl and then go over it with plexus because plexus is more like an oil to keep the windows in good shape. Glenn, thanks for stopping in this surprise live here. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for being a sub. See you later, Mateo. Yeah, I'm going to drop off here soon anyway. Thanks for stopping in. Well, I hope this worked out all right. I'll get better at them, be more prepared. I wasn't prepared at all, you know. Jimmy Boy just said, get out there right now and start this live. So that's what I did. Thanks, Jimmy Boy. Jimmy Boy, Lower Michigan Adventures. Go check him out. He's the man. All right. Well, I think we'll call it here at 1:15. We're at 1:13 now. A couple more minutes. Wood stove works great. The tent is great. It's just too big for a weekend trip, I think. I do have a favorite summer tent. I'll show you. And the Eskimo is going to be my new favorite hot tent. I'm pretty sure of it. And we got a lot of other things happening. I still got to rebuild the barrel boat camper so we can take, Axel and I can take trips. Another week-long trip would be great. Tippy Dam Pond or any one of those ones up there would be great. Tippy Dam Pond is my favorite because there's not a house on the water at all. A couple of campgrounds and campsites. And then I still got to put that new motor in the golf cart, the Duramax. What is it? 440? I think it's a Duramax 440. And log milling, log loading, chainsaw milling trailer. I need to finish that. That's cool. You pull a log up, mill it, take it off as boards. But that's all to come, hopefully, as long as I start feeling better. And everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy the outdoors. And we will see you next time. Oh, thanks, Woody. Yeah, I love the barrel boat. Those trips, 1 week long trips were just, I can't even explain it, what it's like to just float along all day without spending a drop and fuel or money. And then whenever you wanted to get, or whenever you want to eat, pull over, eat. Whenever you want to stop to sleep, pull over, throw anchor, sleep. Plenty of power through the night from what you got during the day. Oh my gosh, it was phenomenal. The only time I used a gas motor was just launch, load, pull up to shore. The rest was all on that trolling motor. Great. TV, laptops, internet, everything out in the middle of nowhere for a week. Stay tuned for more of that stuff. And I appreciate everybody coming. I appreciate Jimmy Boy's help. I appreciate all the subscribers, the people that joined in today. And I think we will catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody. Just like Jimmy Boy would say, except a little different. Love, peace, and pizza grease. Bye-bye.